Welcome one and all to my longest ever, I hope to be my longest ever bike ride in my life. Let's go! Oh man. Oh, what time is it? Ah, 6:06. Amazing what time you wake up. Oh, the excitement. Let's go. Oh, so let's get up. Time to get washed and showered. Oh. Anyway, yes. Time to disrobe and shower time. Whoa. Enough of that. Hey, you're not going to get a full show now, so let's get cleaned up. So that's shower done. Now time for some breakfast. Let's get in the kitchen. So breakfast, as it is today, I'll be doing an epic bike ride. Yeah, so I need a good hearty breakfast. What distance am I doing today? Oh man, it's a long way. It's a long way. I'm going to Cambridge and back, but not just a straight out and back. It'll be a bit of a detour around once I get up to Cambridge, because that up to Cambridge is only about, I say only, it's about 80, 90 kilometres. If you want to convert that into miles, I think it's about 6 miles per 10 kilometres. So it's what, 50 odd miles, 60 miles, something like that. And then I'll be going east, heading out more into Cambridgeshire, and then start heading back down to back here in London. So I'm starting here in East London. I'm in the borough of Redbridge in London. So I'm heading out there, and I'll be totally self-supported. So there'll be nobody with me. It's just me, my bike, gear. So I'm going to go through the breakfast that I'm going to have in terms of prep of this, because in total I think it's over 200 kilometers. Yes, this is the longest bike ride I would have ever done in my life, whether it be on my own or with a group of people. So it's a long way. So I'm going to basically have some breakfast. So what am I going to have for breakfast? Here's a feast your eyes on this. So I'm going to have a bit of yogurt. Don't worry, I'm not going to have the whole tub, just a little smidgen. Some Weetabix with soy milk. Other brands are available. And I may even have a bagel. And just one, not all four of these. So yes, that basically will be my breakfast to get me going. I've already had a cup of tea. And I'll probably have another cup of tea, herbal tea that is. And let's get this all eaten, and then I'll show you what I'll be taking on my ride for today. Okay, so I've barely started. I've already changed my plan. So breakfast, I was going to have a bagel, but then I spotted some things that I really like, because I think I'll take a bagel with me as part of my lunch. I'll show you what my lunch is, full lunch is later. Sorry, food I'm taking with me, which will be including lunch. But I found some of these crumpets. You can't beat a bit of crumpet first thing in the morning, eh? So I'm going to have some of these. So I mentioned, what am I going to be taking with myself in terms of sustenance and food for today, because it's going to be a long day on the saddle. Estimated, if the wind is behind me, but then I'm doing a circular route, 8-9 hours, could be 10 hours, 11 hours, depending whether I stop, detour, do some sightseeing and all that type of stuff. But what have I got for me? So being self-sufficient, I've had a nice hearty breakfast. So I've had the, what did I have? Weetabix, had some yogurt and crumpets, a couple of cups of tea. And this is what I've got for all of me. So it's just me. And this is what, I'm not going to go through all of this, eat all of this, but I'll eat most of it. So what I've got is a number of food bars which are called Duo bars, and I like eating solids rather than this stuff. Yeah, this is here just in case of emergency, this gel. So I normally have, I've already been on some long rides, and I normally have about half of these every sort of 20 kilometers. And then for my lunch, it'll be B&B, bagel and banana. That's my lunch. And I've got 1.5 litres of fluids. So this one is rock hard frozen because today is going to be a hot day. So I'm keeping that as the second one. I'll then put some electrolyte in this one as well. Got me Garmin because obviously I need to be able to navigate. And then I've got the pouch here with some change, some money, credit cards in case of emergencies, and spare inner tubes, repair kit. That's it, really. That's everything that I'll be taking with me. So yeah, that's the lot. It seems a lot, but then again, it doesn't seem a lot considering the amount of time I'm going to be out. So prepared for all types, and you're probably wondering, how am I circumnavigating over 200 kilometers? Yeah, well, I've got this trusty Garmin. I've already pre-programmed it for the whole route. Obviously that's what Garmins were made for, not sports watches. I think they were sat navs. So in here it will give me directions. This is the Garmin Edge 820 touchscreen, really good, served me well. Had it about a year now. Well, I bought it almost straight away after buying Natalia new bike. So that's my food for the day. Let's get packed, get bike ready, let's go. Well, it's time to get the bike ready. As you can see from the amount of towels here, I normally have quite a sweaty session here on the indoor turbo trainer. Rear wheel pump. So let's get things pumped up, primed, and obviously remove that. And let's get ready to rumble. Let's go. Okay, Natalia is now ready. Got the back wheel on, wheels pumped up. Let's get the sat nav on and all the other gear. Let's get going. So Natalia is all ready. I've got to get myself ready. This is the clothes I'll be wearing. Yeah, it's just cycling short and top. But it's going to be a hot sunny day today. Obviously, I'm going to be on the saddle for a while. Body glide for you. I'll be putting this on down there. Yep. Because I don't want any chaffing or whatever. Can you imagine? No, can't even begin to imagine. But anyway, let's see how we get on. Right, let's get changed and let's get the bike out and let's go. Yeah, go, go, go. So as part of the getting ready, got to get the old sun cream on, factor 50, because it's going to be a hot one. So yeah, let's get myself all cleaned up. Let's go, 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 go. So Natalia is now locked and loaded. Yeah, all the bitoons on, bags, sat nav. Right, as I get my shoes on, this is the last bit now before I go outside. So I'm feeling, well, all I can see is blue skies. It looks beautiful weather. But with that, as I say, I've put the sun cream on to protect myself. But I feel a bit of trepidation, anticipation, nerves, anxious, all the usual stuff. But the best thing to deal with this is just to get out there and do it. So let's go. Out, that is, and do it. Yeah. Yeah. That's right, folks. It's, 8 AM now here in East London. And I'm just getting on my bike, getting ready to go. Got my sat nav at the ready here. So I've got my course to select. Oh, it says 211 kilometers, Cambridge. So that's what's selected, loading. So all it remains for me is, I hope you enjoy this ride and show you some of the scenery as I journey towards the beautiful city of Cambridge and then around east from there, out a bit and then back down, heading towards back here in East London. Hope you enjoy. Thumbs up. So guys, here I am. I've done 20k. How long did that take me? That's about 48 minutes that's taken me, and I'm at Harvest Energy station, Rock's convenience store. I'm going to have my first half of this bar. Some of you ask what's in it. It says here 2 times 20.5 carbohydrate serving per 65 gram vanilla crispy rice duo bar before and during. Yes, so OT Performance Nutrition. So basically it's a crispy rice bar, and I'm very much looking forward to having this. Whilst I don't feel hungry, thirsty or anything, just got to keep it topped up all the time. So onwards to the next 20k. Yeah, so just gone through Epping, still heading north. Oh baby, I couldn't resist. I'm on one of these beautiful quiet country lanes. Look how gorgeous it is. Oh man, I'm loving this. But yeah, not even done 20k yet. Sorry, 40k. So onwards and upwards. Yeah! Going through quite a delightful village here. Nice church there. Oh yeah. Beautiful English countryside. Glorious fields here, eh? Beautiful. So guys, I thought I'd stop here at the county border of Hertfordshire. So I'm just leaving the county of Essex and I'm heading into Hertfordshire, and as it says here, county of opportunity. Well, let's see what opportunities come my way while cycling through this county. Let's go. By the way, the town I'm coming into right now, Bishop Stortford. Yeah, and I just saw a sign saying Bishop Stortford Canoe Club. So from my powers of deduction, it must mean somewhere along there is either a river or lake. I know. See, county of opportunity. Let's go. There goes a motorbike. Right, I've now stopped 41.7 kilometres. Just whizzed through Bishop Stortford, having my second half of this bar. I was hoping to have a pee here, but the toilet's out of action, so I might have to find somewhere, a little tree or something. Anyway, let's crack on. There you go, nearly 42k. Ooh, can you tell I'm bursting for the loo? Ooh. Don't worry folks, I've managed to find a little bush behind there, so don't tell anyone. Does anyone else get the need to always go to the loo when you're on a bike ride? Oof, maybe I overhydrated with my cups of teas this morning. But yeah, feeling good. Feeling a bit down there because I've been doing most of my training on the turbo. So this is the first time out on the road in, well, over a week, maybe 10 days. And you do feel the difference. Yeah, a bit like being on a treadmill and then going out running on roads. Completely different. Yeah, you can do the training, get the heart rate up, but when you're jarring all your butts and muscles and legs, it's all very different. So yeah, halfway to Cambridge and feeling good. Sunshine's out, sweating. Let's go. Some of you may know of Stansted Airport. Well, right now I'm cycling through town of Stansted something or other. Can't remember what it was, but it's some old Norman. I could see some guy in a coat of arms. Yeah, this is Stansted. So Stansted Airport is over there somewhere, but there's no planes flying because of this COVID-19. But hey, let's keep cycling. Well, would you believe it? I thought I'd better stop here because I suddenly saw a county sign. I thought I'd come into Hertfordshire and left Essex behind, but no, I haven't. I've been going through a few villages, Oudon, and now this place. There's one in South Wales, one in Shropshire, and now there's one here in Essex. That's right, it's Newport, Essex. If you see the three daggers signs, that's the symbol of the county of Essex. So let's continue. I've done 53.4 kilometres in 2 hours and 7 minutes. Crack on. Next stop, 60k-ish. Have another little bite, little drink. Let's continue. A quintessential British English village, town, Saffron Walden. Yes, Saffron Walden. My question to you guys, what came first, Saffron Walden or saffron? Yeah, which one was named after? Anyway, enough of the trivia. I'm gonna have a little snack because I've reached 60 kilometers, 2 hours 24. Wow, I've ascended 402 meters so far. I've got to say, on my left arm here, been feeling a bit of pins and needles already. A lot of cyclists get this. I've not got any gloves on. I think there's a lot of the roads are tough, shall we say, and my butt's already beginning to feel it. So I'm only 60k in. Whew. So another 150 kilometers to go. Wow, sounds a long way, but let's crack on to Cambridge. Beautiful, isn't it? I love it. So I thought I'd stop here. Some of these villages have these quaint signs here for the name. Here we're at Littlebury, and underneath the sign Littlebury it looks like some scissors. So maybe it's something to do with dressmaking or clothing or that type of industry, eh? Maybe that's what Saffron Walden is about as well. What do you think? Anyway, let's get moving because the sun's coming up. Ooh. So just arriving on the border with Cambridge. Yes, I can smell Cambridge. The M11 motorway is just behind those trees there. Train line. Whoa, whoa, as my bike falls off me. Yes, maybe I should have put it down a bit, but anyway, hey, you know, live and uncut. Yeah, Cambridgeshire. You see it? Yeah. Let's go. Just coming into Cambridge, the outskirts of Cambridge. Well, I'm in the town now, technically, but let's head to the centre. Oh yeah. Oh yes, finally arrived at Cambridge, and here I am at King's College. Some might say the jewel of Cambridge, but hey, I thought I'd better stop somewhere, do me turn round. So I've done 86 kilometers so far, 3.5 hours. I'm feeling okay. The bum's holding out, I think. I don't know, maybe too much detail. My voice, well, it's been a bit breezy. Yeah, pretty breezy. So maybe on the way back. So now I'm going to head out east and do a turnaround point, and then I'll start heading back south again. So yeah, so if that's 86 kilometers, I've got another 130 odd to go. It sounds like forever, doesn't it? Anyway, what I'm going to have now is I'm going to have my bagel. I'm not going to have both the bagel and banana, so I'm just going to have the bagel now for my lunch. And I don't even know what time it is. Anyway, whatever time it is, it's that time. I should be looking for a clock. Oh, it's just past midday. Yeah, I've just seen the clock on King's College, just past midday. And as you can imagine, as it's locked down, normally this is a hot tourist spot, and there's throngs of people, literally thousands of people, but there is nobody. I can barely count. There's what, 8 people in this whole stretch. Yeah, different times, eh? Different mileage. I'll tell you guys, sometimes it's just the simple things. It's a basic bagel, bit of water. I know there's hydration tabs in there, but Nice, simple. Yeah. Tastes so good. Want some? Back out into the country lanes, and it's absolutely gorgeous, but boy is it hot. Ooh. Yes, need to keep my hydration up. I think it's in the 20s, mid 20s somewhere, low 20s, mid 20s Celsius. Let's keep going. Cop your eyes on that. That's Cambridge in the distance behind me, and I'm heading over to a windmill. Windmill over there in the distance. Oh yes. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Absolutely flying down this road. Right, camera away. Pedal to the metal. Right, I thought I'd stop here because it looked such a beautiful day. Look at this. There's a nice green here. There's a stone here I'll go to, but here it says Balsham. And there's a sign of a bishop, whatever, cardinal. Nice little thatched cottage, looks very hobbity around here. Little sheep there under Balsham. Let's have a look at this stone. Right, it says Pedder's Way. Pedder's Way, 43 minutes that way. Ridgeway, 43 miles. Yeah, not minutes, 43 miles that way. Ridgeway that way. So this is there. Oh, I can't see it. It's too grown over. Anyway, looks gorgeous here, doesn't it? Right, might sit a few minutes in the shade. The old numbness of the arms seems to just come and go. Nothing too serious, but my butt is really aching and the leg muscles. Yeah. So I'm about halfway now. This is halfway point. And how long has I been going for now? Let's have a look here. 4 hours and 20 minutes. Oof. Yes, that's a long way to go. And my voice is, yeah. You see this here? It's really nice. See? Very quaint. I'm going to have a little sit in there in the shade, have a drink, although I'm bursting for a pee again. I thought it was getting a bit hot. I was just checking the temperature here, and it says, there you go, Cambridge 22 degrees, going up to 23, 24 degrees. Oh yes, lovely. When needs must. Yeah, hop over the fence. Yeah. Behind the bush, get a feed up. Anyway, see the windmills in the distance. Blot on the landscape or saving the world. So quiet here. Fabulous, isn't it? Absolutely nobody here. Total silence. Fantastic. I could stay here all day. But I've got 100 kilometres to get back home to. Ooh, just past the KFC. What I do for KFC? Prezzo. Oh, McDonald's. So bang on 120 kilometres and I'm back in the border of Essex. Yes, so there you can see the shield with the 3 sabres. That's the crest of Essex. If we get closer, you can see that. Oh, how about that? There you go. So that's the crest there of Essex. So yeah, gonna have my little quick snack drink. 120k. No, 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 no. Oh man, my thing. No. I think I hit something by mistake. So one of the joys of these touchscreen sat navs, yeah, I accidentally touched the save You'd think it'd have a confirmed save, but no, it just saved it straight away. So that saved 120k. So let's see how many more kilometers to the finish. It's recalculating because I'm, you know, obviously beyond the middle. It did say navigate to the start, but no, I don't want to navigate to the start because that'll be all over the place. So let's see what it comes with. This is going to be fun looking on the Garmin now, isn't it? Where else can you find villages like this but in England? Steeple Bumstead. Let's continue. One of the wonderful things being out in the countryside, as well as the peace and quiet, it's the organic aroma, shall we say. Oh yeah. Breathe it in. Oh yes. Gorgeous, eh? Nice empty roads. That's what I like. Right, I thought I'd stop at a famous landmark. Colne Valley Railway. Welcome, bienvenue and willkommen. But with COVID, it's closed like everywhere else. But one day I might come back to here. It looks like a bit of a miniature railway, miniature gauge railway. One for the tourists, yeah? So I'm, Lord knows what distance I'm into. Yeah, so I've done 120 before the Garmin decided to save itself. And I've done 16, so that's 136 kilometers. So that means I've got 84 to go, 85 kilometers to go. Blistering heat, I've got to say, I'm really beginning to feel the fatigue now. Legs, certainly the quads are feeling, it's laborious getting up the hills. But I'm still enjoying it. This is quite an adventure, epic proportions. And yeah, get me drinking and continue. This is where I think there's now a major turnaround point, and then I head towards Great Dunholm, I think. Oh, I can't remember the names of all these villages and towns, but anyway, good to see Colne Valley Railway. Let's crack on, head back towards Great Dunmow, that's what it's called. Let's go. So as well as the aroma of the local country air, I now have a helicopter above me. Looks like a private helicopter enjoying himself in this glorious sunshine. But yeah, it's just getting back into the groove. Woo! I'm sure it's not far to go. Even now I'm going into a mild headwind. It is really just a breeze, but I'm going head on to it, so oh, it feels so tough. Just look at this, it's just miles and miles of green grass of home. Glorious. About to go through a quintessential English village green. Look at this. Absolutely gorgeous, yeah, gorgeous. As I navigate my way around. Ooh, this is where I wish I'd selected the right gear. Gorgeous, eh? I have no idea how much further I've got to go, but I couldn't resist stopping here. Get myself a nice cold can of Dr. Peppers. What more do you want, eh? Ooh, this sunshine, it's cooking, cooking. I think that's the best can of Dr. Peppers I've ever had. Even better than the one I had between New York and LA, that flight. That's nice. Onwards to the next town, village, whatever. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. Every night and every day. As I get some flies in my mouth, eh? Lesson learned, keep your mouth shut while cycling. Just going through the town of Great Dunmow, yes. My finally a great done now. Looking forward to Roman Road coming up, where I'll be flying. Whew. Just stopped. This is still Great Dunmow, but I'm on the edges heading out back towards London. Having another one of these. I think that Dr. Pepper's helped. A little kick of sugar. Let's keep going. If someone ever asked you what the Romans done for us, straight roads. Yes, straight roads that go for miles and miles. We'll go from Great Dunmow to, this is the road to Tipping Ongla. I'm going to turn off before then and head towards Epping, because it's epic in Epping. Right, exactly 180 kilometres in. It's safe to say I've now gone the longest distance ever on a bike all at once. Yes, so this is my last bar. Yeah, last bar. But if my calculations are correct, I've only got about another 32 kilometres to go. So I'll probably stop at Epping, pick up another drink, because I'm really low on the drinks. Yeah, I really need at least 2 litres with this heat. The fatigue. I don't know how the legs are turning over. It must be the endurance training, because they just seem to keep going. I had a bit of a lull coming out of Cambridge and up to that village, but it just keep ticking over. I'm astonished at how I can keep going. Yeah, the speed slowed down, but I'm just loving it. It's beautiful, beautiful weather. Yeah, it's hot, humid, and I really should be taking more fluids on, but I'm still going. Let's keep tracking. Are you still here with me? Yeah. And by the way, down there is aching like hell, but you sort of just switch it off and go. Yeah, that's the magic formula. Switch off and go. It's another one of those English ponds and greens. Yes, beautiful. It's coming towards 5 PM, so I've been having lots of stops and breaks. Traffic's okay, yeah. Nice and quiet here. But boy, it's still hot. So I've been out on the road 9 hours. I haven't been cycling constantly 9 hours, but yeah, long time, long time. Oh, I've got to Epping, and I think my sat-nav battery's gone flat. No, it's not doing anything. It is deader. So I don't think it would have even recorded the 210 miles. What a bummer, eh? So one of the lessons learnt, yeah, on sat nav. So I'm going to have my last bit of this, and I'll get a nice little cold drink as well, and a pee. Oh man, I just flew through Epping Forest. Oh, it's blistering. And damn this Garmin having battery gone flat. It would have been good to see what speeds I was getting up to, because I feel totally strong. Anyway, coming to a red light, so I better stop. Ooh. Just going through South Woodford, and I've got to say I'm feeling totally epic. I've gone over the 210 kilometers. I'm nearly back home. Yes, I can smell fish and chips, so I think for my recovery meal it's gonna have to be fish and chips. What do you think, guys? What do you think? Oh yeah. Feeling awesome. Yeah, do you ever get that feeling when you come into the end of a long ride, long race? This is epic. I've never done anything like this in my life, and literally, was it week after next? I'll be 59! Oh yes! 211 kilometers done. Right, let's get off this bike. Oh man. Oh, let's get in the shade a bit. Oh, that was Incredible, absolutely incredible. I feel right now, I feel totally epic, but I guess it's the endorphins, the joy and elation of finishing. So all those pains and creaks and squeaks have all gone. Be interesting how I feel over the next couple of days with the recovery. But right now, as I say, I feel like some nice fish and chips, yeah? That'd be a nice recovery meal. No idea what time I've done because the Garmin went flat, but I'll have a dig up and then post it all. I might be showing them you right now, edit them in so you can see the times and whatever. So right now, what time is it? It's early evening, if I can get my phone out. Oh, there you go, 6:25. So there you have it. That took almost 10.5 hours elapsed time. Cycling time, well, I did get lots of stops and lots of video in, but absolutely enjoyed it. Beautiful day. Yes, topped up the tan nicely. Lessons learnt. Number one lesson, eyes open, mouth closed. Yeah, the amount of times, oh, as the train goes by, you saw me singing. Every time I was singing, mouth open, fly in. Might be extra protein, but I don't need that kind of protein. But yeah, and when it gets uncomfortable down here, it's only temporary. I think I just rode through it, and yeah, it's hot, humid. That didn't help, but I feel fantastic. Hopefully you've enjoyed this. If you have, give it a thumbs up. If you got all the way to the end, give yourself a medal as well. Are you thinking about doing a long epic ride or epic run? Leave it in the comments below. It's just for fun. Yeah, I mean, after all, we can do unlimited exercise now. Yeah, keep them peeled. Well, I did say fish and chips, yeah. Let's tuck into these. I hope you've enjoyed it. I know you stayed on beyond the finish, so well done. Gotta go. Need to eat this. Yeah, really do need to eat this. See you in the next one. I might do a review. Should I do a review of the ride, going through the stats and all that kind of stuff? Yeah, I'll probably do that next one. And recovery and all that kind of stuff, because the recovery is most important. Anyway, really have to go. Eat this.